What up, everyone? Welcome to Ecom and Beyond. Hope everyone had a fantastic Memorial Day weekend. Hope you had many burgers and enjoyed it. And special thanks to all the ones that put it all on the line for us. We really appreciate it.
You know it.
Today, of course, I got Anthony with me, Pittsburgh in the house.
You know it.
So the first person we got in this morning is Myra from Buying Space. Thank you. She gets a broski point today. We have Kid Collector. Good morning.
What up?
Simply Dana. What up? Reseller Man. Good morning. No money, G.
You did?
We got Frank Shark of Luck in the house. What up, bud?
What up, Frank?
Nikki T. The Zion Whisperer in the house.
You know it.
We have a Land Shark Picker. What is going on, man?
Look at all GQ on us.
You know what? We have
I
Cajun
want
Roots
to know
Reseller.
how does Mrs. Landshark feel about you going like all GQ now? Is she digging it, or is she like, man, I don't know. Craig just all of a sudden just went all like OG Dapper on us.
She's probably like, what?
She probably like, hey baby.
Got Johnny Cajun Roots Reseller. Good morning.
What up, Johnny?
We have Paul Gate City Picker. What's up, bud?
What up, Paul?
We have Kelly, the Ecom on Ward. What up? You were going so fast that your green screen was like an outline of your hand. That was amazing.
Well, I mean, that's how Kelly gets down, man.
It was like your hands
Don't mess with the econ.
had this glow to it as you were doing
it. I'm just trying to be as like accurate to the real thing as possible.
Awesome. We got Steampunk Town. What up, bud? Good to see you. We have Lone Star Picker. Good morning. Thank you for being here. We have Uncle B in the house. What up? Good to see you. We have one of the newest people coming to Pittsburgh. Blue Rhino Liquidations. What is up?
What up, dude?
Michelle Lathan. Michelle Lathan in the house. Good morning.
Good morning, Michelle.
We have a Record Crate in the house. What's up? Good morning. We have Dan Mem in the house. Good morning to all. What up, Dan? He is the Mem King, as for sure. If there's literally a Photoshop picture that he's done, he could do it in about 3 seconds flat.
Legit.
We have the Flippin' Accounting. How you doing, bud? He's going to be on tomorrow on Anthony's channel.
Yep.
Definitely look forward to that. You know, I love my Amazon talk.
Dude, I can't wait for
Kelly Picker.
So I'm actually getting ready to do my taxes like within the week probably. So I'm gonna literally have a notepad tomorrow when Justin comes on, because I got like some questions that I'm just curious to like know.
Oh man, be prepared. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Tomorrow's show will be Anthony be really testing out your flipping accountant knowledge.
This will be the first time ever as a business owner that I will have to do taxes for the business, because every other time I've owned a business, there was always somebody else that did that for me. So this is the only time I've ever been like a sole operation type thing, you know?
We have James Kelly Picker in the house. What is up? We have Kat, the nurse flipper, in the house. Good morning. Nice to see you. We have Jennifer Hayes, one of the best mods in the YouTubes. Nice to see you. We have Rev in the house. He must be not chasing no mosaics today. He's here.
What is up? I'm just getting ready. He said, I'm just putting the shoes on, boys. Getting ready to head out.
So he got some of those. What were they from? Sandlot, PF flights or something like that.
Yeah,
he got them all pumped up and ready to go. He's like cracking his knuckles, ready to run into Walmart. We have Jarhead Entrepreneur. What up? Good to see you. We have Dapper Tiger. He was on yesterday on Pittsburgh's channel. That was a really awesome interview with him, OBX, and Midwest Bargains.
Yeah, check them out, guys. Friday evening at 8 p.m. for the Resellers Roundtable. It's going to be epic. And Nate and I are going to be on there June 19th, so definitely mark your calendar for that. Because we're about to bring the fire.
You know it. We have KJ in the house. What up?
What up, KJ?
She has them standard Steeler hearts that we love. Appreciate that.
Beautiful word yins. Just
reading
so nicely.
We have Moronic Pest. What up, bud? Good to see you.
Good seeing you, man.
Got Shane in the house. What's up, Shane?
Good seeing you, Shane. Shane's that dude.
And I think I'm all caught up. So if I missed you or you just came in, please say what's up or anything in the chat. So this way we could say hello to you. But, man, my mailman is going to be furious when he gets here.
Yeah, mine too, dude. You know what's crazy, though? Like, I can't send out, like, probably half of my auction stuff today just because I'm all out of polys. So there's, like, literally no other way to send some of this stuff. So my poly should be coming in today or tomorrow at the very latest.
The one thing that that helped was basically as soon as the show was over yesterday, I didn't get any more merch fulfill orders. And then as soon as I started packing this morning, I started hearing one or two go off. So it's almost like a good curse, I guess you could say, because like you're getting sales, but you're not catching up with your packages. So I mean, like I said, I wouldn't ask for it not to. So but that was pretty good. I had a really good what day was that? Sunday. I had a really good Sunday. I think I did like 1,300 on Amazon. We got Cajun in the house.
What up, Chris? Justin says he's looking forward to tomorrow, but does this mean he can bring a list of questions about sport cards? Dude, you can bring whatever you want. Tomorrow's all about you, my man. So tomorrow we're going to just pump you out to the world.
Speaking of sports cards, I got a Genesis Mosaic the other day. Not like the I mean, they're all in super high demand because the print runs real short on them, but it had to be a Hall of Fame Dominique Wilkins. It couldn't be like a rookie or somebody. So
like Trey Young or something.
Yeah, right. That'd have been awesome.
Yeah. Still, you're still looking at a minimum probably $50.
Kelly said she ordered 100 8.5 by 11 bubble mailers about a month ago on Amazon. Still haven't got them. Just ordered some on eBay. Supposed to be here Friday.
Yeah, I got mine on eBay.
Was it like Amazon was the seller of them, or was it like Prime, just like from another reseller or whatever? Yeah, definitely. I've always seen one listed on eBay, and it was $50. So I'm probably going to hold out and try and get a little more for it, just because the print runs so short on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a short print. Yeah, it's such a short print. You can pretty much name your price on it. And then there's going to be somebody that like loves Dominique Wilkins. It's going to want that.
Yeah, exactly.
Either that or like a big time Hawks collector. They want to collect all of the Blue Genesis Hawks or something,
Yeah. Yeah, I had a merch refill order too that that crept through the cracks a little bit. So it's weird how they go. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, you're good. I want to say hello to a few people. Wow. Nate's getting his yell on. What's up to Eric OBX Picker? Again, he was one of our guests yesterday. Definitely check him out. A lot of good knowledge there. We got Lone Star Picker in the house. What is going on? Who else is with us? We have Callie Picker. I don't know if we said hi to you, James, but hello and thank you so much for joining us. We have DC Sales, the master of the license plate, joining us. We have Casey, the Carolina Hustler, a.k.a. the King of Clubs. What is up, my man? Good to see you. Okay. Rev just says one is listed for 300 on eBay, Nate.
Oh, really? The one I seen was 50. So maybe that one sold and another one resurfaced, or another maybe person raised the price. I don't know.
Paul
Either
said,
way,
Anthony, tell your pets to be quiet.
yeah, my wife, she had to come get the credit card, so she's going shopping. She's been finding me some little bit of Amazon stuff lately, so it's been pretty cool. Can't plan.
KJ said you mute to lay the smack down.
Oh yeah, I mean not lay the smack down. More of why are both kids coming downstairs? And she sent them down to get the credit card off me of all things. So
good morning to Mabel Bunny Mavis and Peddling Profits. I appreciate you guys joining us.
What up? You know, No Money G, you gotta get them points. On the PayPal, I get I think it's like 1 or 2% on all purchases, as long as I don't like key in the code or whatever you want to call it. So heck yeah. Gotta save some money to make money, you know what I mean? So today we're gonna dive in this topic. Basically, the way I see things is reselling business in general is so much different than how it was before the pandemic. So
jump in that. You have a question from Reseller Man. He says, when you sell an item FBM, how do you ship it and get the label? Do you send the label do they send the label to you like Posh, or do you just use Pirate Ship?
I mean, you could use Pirate Ship, but Amazon, you could print on Amazon.
It's sort of like eBay, like the way that eBay sets up their printing, or I mean their shipping. Amazon has like their own infrastructure.
Right. And they have the cubic built right in. And to me, it seems like on certain box sizes, you get more cubic rate without having to do box in a bag or anything like that too. So, having not to put, a poly on top of a box, it definitely, saves you a little bit of money, and it's less work you got to do. So
you just got a 99-cent Doo-Doo Brown super sticker from Bill Stoner. So we should mark this at 12:45 was the first mention of Doo-Doo Brown.
Doo-Doo Brown.
Thank you, Bill.
What? Man, my thing is laggy. I hit like that Doo-Doo Brown like a couple seconds ago and just keyed up. Thanks, Bill. I really appreciate that. But yeah, that's all. That's all you have to do on Amazon. Just like eBay, you just key in the information, and it'll give you FedEx, ground. Basically the cheapest. You can have it set so it gives you the cheapest rates for that or whatever, and then you could just pick which one you want to go with. Sometimes it's a regional A box, which rarely for me ever happens, but sometimes it does.
You froze? I believe Nate is froze, ladies and gentlemen. You can never tell because he always looks the same, So Paul says, I went to pick up items from 2 local auction houses who've gone online now. One says they will stay online from now on because it's much easier than they thought it would be. Yeah, I think that there's going to be – you're muted, Nate. Okay, he's probably talking to his wife or whatnot. But yeah, I definitely think there's going to be a big switch to a lot of these places that were in person just going online once they see the convenience of it, just being a lot better, and then they don't have as much overhead risk, insurance, and stuff like that they really need to worry about, I would think.
I'm sorry, guys. My wife keeps coming down here and asking me questions. I apologize.
You're good.
Hey, Justin Jacobs in the house. Good morning, buddy. Nice to see you.
Dan says you're so cool you freeze yourself, Nate.
I did it as a fact. I was like, maybe maybe Anthony will see him first. We have Harry Hempstead in the house. What is up?
What up, Harry?
Good to see you. Did I miss anybody else? I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, the wife picks a great time to come down here, not before the
Dude,
show.
just like my wife yesterday, right? She comes and like busts right through the green screen. She goes, "Oh, look, it's a flag." Like, are you serious? Like, I'm right in the middle of the show. She's like, "I need AA batteries."
Like my wife will just she'll go around the side, like my desk. I have like a L-shaped desk.
Dude, do you know what?
She'll go over here and she'll just start jumping up and down or waving at me. Like,
do you want to know what the emergency AA battery thing was for? She
that?
bought some like little Mickey and Minnie things that are going to go outside by her plants. And whenever it's dark and somebody walks by them, they have these little cameras that like flash like a flashlight.
What?
And I'm like, so in the morning time when it's about to be light for the next, 12 hours, you think it's awesome just to come bust through the morning show green screen like the Kool-Aid man.
Right.
Because you need AA batteries when I could have just brought them up for you after the show. We could have
just
stuck
like, it like yeah, I need it right now. I need them batteries.
Yeah,
the show must wait.
She was on a mission, man. Like, I need them batteries. But she did do a little bit of filming yesterday, so I'll give her that. She went to Ross Dress for Less because they were having a sale, and she actually went during the show yesterday. She didn't get any footage in the store, but she did a little bit of filming when she got back to the house. So I'll put that in a vlog too. She didn't do enough to make like a full video out of it because she was like, "Okay, here's a few items. Go look at my Posh store." So, shut up. So I'll edit it into like a regular vlog.
Cool. Kate City Picker says I went to pick up items from 2 local auction houses who are going online now. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we did that when you were froze / talking to the wife.
I pulled Anthony. I apologize.
It is what it is. No worries.
Flippin' Con says I stopped at Ross over the weekend and the line outside was so long they had 2 lines. You had to wait. And I left, was going to stay for the madness. I wanted to go yesterday, but I had so much packing to do. It was literally like insane. So I didn't go. But Anthony, his wife pulled some awesome shoes and stuff for really cheap.
She actually just got me a whole bag of shoes and cleats and stuff. So I mean, I could show you guys a few things that she got. I don't know if the price. Oh yeah, look at this right here. This cleat, $2.99.
That's awesome.
Adidas. What else did she get me here? Got some more Adidas, or no, these are Nike, $2.99. There's a lot of cleats in here, which is good because baseball is coming, and these are actually baseball right here. So $2.99 baseball.
Yeah, anything with the metal is usually baseball. I'm sorry, only baseball. Yeah.
This is $4.99. What kind of shoe is this you got me here? Speedo? What? She got me a pair of Speedos.
I think she was hinting something for you, Anthony. She wants to see you in that Speedo.
You know, a lot of these are like the same, like Nike and Adidas baseball shoes. There's a pair of women's. I don't know if these are like booties or something. $2.99. And then I don't know if there's like a further discount on that or if that was just like the clearance price. But she said that there like a good portion of the store was clearanced out. She kept all the clothing for herself for Posh, which I mean honestly I hate doing clothing anyway, like as far as listing it and stuff. So I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I've totally like stopped listing clothing recently, especially on eBay. I just haven't had like the mindset to do it. When I do, I can knock out tons of listings of clothing, but like I just haven't been in that like mindset. I've just been doing too much stuff. Didn't you send me a picture of a pair of Nikes or something she found that was cheap? I thought they were like red and white.
I showed it on the show yesterday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's those. I mean, those would definitely be good too. She thought of you in the Speedo and needed new batteries. CSSL says.
You know,
I don't know. That's a good, what's
what can
going
I
on?
say? I mean, I look intoxicating in a Speedo. You know.
What up, Gary? Good to see you, man.
It would be like, could you imagine Peter Griffin in one? That'd be me, like me rocking one.
Blue Rhino bought $400 of stuff at Ross on Sunday. That's awesome.
What's up? Yeah, Ash. I think Ash said she spent $300 yesterday.
Finn Philipper says they have 12 going out this morning, 6 pair of shoes. Man, that's the one thing I've been kind of disappointed in. Like the shoes for me have just like stopped. Like I was doing pretty good. I was at 1 or 2 like a week, either on Macari or eBay, and because I was sourcing a lot of good shoes. Yeah, I still have. I still have probably like 10 or 12 pair of like really pretty decent shoes. I have a couple of stuff I have to list. I got some like track shoes and stuff. I need to list. They're brand new in the box. I've been like I said, I was really doing pretty well with that.
Yeah, I think I still have 2 totes of brand new ones and then 2 totes of used ones.
We got the infamous stacker in the house. What up, Jimmy?
Frank's got 30 eBay, 4 Amazon going out this morning. That's what's up, dude.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think I have no eBay, no Amazon, sadly. I mean, not Amazon, Macari.
I would say you like have a million Amazons.
I have, I think, 60 Amazon. I think. Yeah, it was really good. Sales this weekend. I needed it. I just bought that van. I got to grace it with the DC license plate.
Dude, you're gonna have to put that in a video or something, or at least take a video or a picture for us.
I filmed it, me like putting it on there or whatever. So.
Oh, nice. What's up, Sweet Texas Finds? Good morning. Appreciate you being here.
What up? Lone Star Picker says I thought it was me bought clothes on eBay. It has to be a ton doo-doo brown lid. You know what? What's up, Sweet Texas Finds? Thank you for being here. D says I have 23 license plates, a bunch of DVDs, and some other things. That's awesome. Flipping Count says I have 5 eBay this morning. I listed a ton of hot items on Amazon. About to have 30 merch fill orders to ship out. Figured I should do them today instead of tomorrow. Yeah, the thing that was crazy was I was locked out of my Amazon account like as soon as I put up a bunch of merch fill stuff, and like it was like it was driving me insane. And you know, I like to pack as the orders come in because I don't want to get behind where I have, you know, like yesterday I had 45 to pack, and I'm like, well, here we go again. You know what I mean? Like here goes like an all night pack session. So it just makes it hard. But yeah, I like making sure I'm on top of my orders and stuff because I don't want to get behind, and then next thing you know, like, you know, I'm messing up my matrices or whatever, not shipping out on time. So I've been getting some good feedback and everything from shipping out stuff so fast. And I also want to keep like people that are buying merch fill on Amazon. And also this is why I do eBay as quickly as possible too. And Macari, I want people to like have like a sense of like, hey, that was awesome. You know, I want them to have that good experience. So, you know, if I can do that and everyone else can do the best they can, you know, it should really ramp up things like as they have been going. And that kind of goes like in with like, you know, my topic with today is like the new era of online business is upon us. The changes, the good, the bad, the ugly. And man, for me, I don't know if this is anybody else, but to me it feels like business is like totally different than what it was like pre-Rona and everything. And for a lot of people, I hope it's for the better. Some, I'm sure there's a few things that you know, that they're not liking about things, but you know, I really hope everyone's doing really well with the uptick of online sales. There's a lot of opportunities out there right now.
Yep. What's
See ya,
up?
D.
Hey, take it easy, D. I want to say what is up to Anthony Bluegrass Picker. Appreciate you being here, my man.
Good to see you. Yeah, like I said, I'm the same way, Jordan. As soon as they come in, I want them shipped. I swear eBay like pushes you up or something whenever you do that too. Like as soon as you hear a ka-ching, you go and pack it. Like I'll be sitting down here just working and doing other stuff, and I'll just pack more right away. And the next, I hit another one and another one. So
yeah,
it's like a weird thing. I don't know.
And
I might be totally just nuts. So how have you seen things change for the better, the worse, and the ugly, basically, Anthony? With just online business.
Better for me has been Amazon everyday items, like literal like items that I would never think had value are super, 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 super valuable in this time of the Rona. You know what I mean? Like getting stuff to people that don't want to leave their house, or getting stuff to people that don't want to go into the stores or whatnot. Like there's definitely a lot of money in just that. That's why so many people are like killing it right now, like the Instacart and like the DoorDash and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's just like right now, that's like the society we live in, where it's like everybody is, and rightfully so, like almost become like germophobic to the max. You know what I mean? So like the less interaction they have to do, the better. So I've seen, like, as far as selling items that everybody needs all the time, for just everyday living, like those items right now are the hottest thing that I've sold over the last couple months. And even like right now, still some of the best items I sell are those everyday items, like through Amazon. The bad for me was, I would say, not being able to source the same type of stuff, like thrift shopping, um, going garage selling, estate selling, that type of stuff. Like having that stuff completely like kind of ripped away, because for me, with eBay still kind of being my primary platform, to be without like my primary income and I'm not saying that like I didn't have eBay income coming through, because I did have a good bit of it coming through, but I didn't have my primary source to continue to generate that income, is what I'm trying to say. The ugly is that my death pile is pretty much gone outside of what I've been amassing since we've been open. So, the ugly is that I definitely need to buy up a ton of stuff to restock my basement now. And that's what I plan to do, like every opportunity I get right now. So now that the world is different, I definitely plan to kind of just study and see where the trends are going, because wholesale is definitely in my future. Definitely in the beginning, I'm gated in a lot of toys and different categories and that that type of thing. But I also really want to continue to ramp up what I'm doing on eBay and Mercari as well. Mercari has just been like a godsend to me. Like it absolutely has taken items from eBay that like were so stale and just given them such new life. And sometimes I sell stuff for more money on Mercari than I do on eBay. It's weird. Especially now with the 4-tier pricing I've been doing on my sales, so like basically anything that's been in my store like 6 months or more, it's basically getting blown out for, like 40% off, just to kind of keep it moving and to keep shelf space down here. Cause I'm like literally out of space in my basement. That's what I love about these auctions we've been doing, is it helps me generate space for new stuff now that it is time to get out there and start hitting them thrift stores and yard sales and all that stuff. So, yeah, I've had great luck with Mercari.
Yeah, I've liked my my experiences with that as well. Having a nice trickle of sales. I know Mama was talking about, she was doing Bonanza, She was getting like a
Yeah.
sale a month or two. I mean, if that can give me a sale or two, I'll go check that out too as well. I just didn't know enough
For sure.
information about some of the fees. You know, are they the same as eBay? Are they more? I didn't know that aspect of what you know, about it. But other than that, like from what she was saying, like just adding that to my business would be awesome. It'd be like almost adding like a half of a Macari. So
Yeah, for sure. You got
hey,
a
Jonathan. Good morning.
you got a
Thank you for
mustache
being here.
super sticker from Jonathan. What up, Jonathan? Jonathan's
Good to see
the
you.
man.
Thanks so much, man. I really appreciate that.
Does that mean there was a Larry Lafferty sighting somewhere, or is he just like real fired up about the stash today?
Oh, is there? Where is it? Where is the stash? Where? Where is he? I want to say good morning to Flipping Goodies. What up, man? Nice to see you. Thank you for being here.
We're gonna have to get Dan M to get on one of them putting Larry on a milk carton. Like, have you seen this stash?
Record Crate says, anyone familiar with streetpricer.com? I got an eBay message and was offered Street Pricer. I'm pretty sure that's just like a eBay repricer, basically. From what I'm pretty sure we did, like, didn't we do like a little bit of like a show about that?
Yeah, we did.
Like,
I can't remember whose channel it was on though.
I think that was on my, maybe it was on mine. I can't remember. Yeah, basically, I mean, it's a repricer, and it's a little wonky how it's set up, you know, because it's not like Amazon where you have, you know, one listing and everyone's kind of on it and you're fighting against everyone on that one listing. It almost looks as all the listings that are the same or similar, and then you basically have to target which ones. So to really dial it in, like you can't, we're like a lot more like you have to be a lot more hands-on with it, because you have to basically log in after so long and, you know, check some stuff if you have some, like, say, replenishables, or maybe something that's very very what's the word I'm looking for, like very saturated or something, where you have to go in and make a bunch of changes. But ultimately, if you have anything like replenishable, or like, you know, maybe a bunch of certain items that you want to be very competitive on because you want them gone or moved or whatever, then something like that would work. I personally don't like it, but my opinion with that is it's like everything else. People's business models and things are set up differently than mine. So it's, for some people it might work and work fantastic, and some people it just might not be a good idea. That's kind of my 2 cents on that. Thanks, Lone Star Picker. We appreciate that.
Yeah. Throw up them thumbs up, Ian's guys.
You know it. Or we'll have to pull out the megaphone and start. So oh, you're welcome, Rick Craig. No problem, man. So basically the go back to like our topic a little bit. The good, the bad, the ugly for me of everything that's changing. I'll go start with some of the bad. My organization is destroyed. Like, my basement is in chaos because of so much stuff coming in, so much stuff going out, which that's a good thing. But from a standpoint of just keeping things nice and neat and doing, you know, how I normally have things or should want to have things, it's destroyed that part of things. You know, I'm having a lot of influx of FBA stuff here and merch fulfill stuff here, and, you know, even some stuff that, you know, I might be just trying on eBay or, you know, whatever, or maybe I'm gonna cross post it or whatever, just to kind of see how things go. But the merch fulfill has totally blew my mind. You know, like how I'm used to the Amazon, for example, is like, you know, I buy something, say, for $1, $5, I make $1 or $5 profit. I'm making such chunky profits on different items that You know what I mean? Like sending it into FBA might make a little bit more money, but you have to strike while the while the pan's hot, basically. You know what I mean? Like with that, you have to, if you ship it FBA, you might get a bunch of people jump on the listing, and next year the price is $5 or $10 cheaper, and then it's like now you're in a holding pattern, waiting for it to go up, and sometimes it might never go up. So, um, like that has been the most like awesome thing for me is like I'll be in the store just scanning, and I'll scan something random yet on Sunday. Was it Sunday? No, I'm sorry, it was Saturday because I went out right after I got my van, and I'm scanning something. I'm like, what? And usually when I do what, that's like the only thing I see is like the killer dollar signs like over my face
Yeah.
and my tongue. Like that's the icon that I turn into or whatever. And man, it was amazing.
You just got another super sticker from Jonathan, and it's a Nala looking one. So appreciate that.
Thanks, Jonathan. You're awesome, man. I really appreciate that. That matches the beard. You know
maybe it is just a cat like wrapped around his face. I don't know. It's the same size.
Reseller man asks, how do you decide what goes FBA as compared to FBM? A lot of times you have to take in consideration size, and not only that, you have to. I take a look at like kind of like the numbers. You know what I mean? Like historically, what does this go for? Is this going to be like a quick hitter where I need to just get in, get out, and make my big money, or is this something maybe it's going to stay for a while? Like, so I'll basically check for the pricing from like, say around like beginning of April to basically now, and see kind of where it's at. Like, has this thing been selling high ever since the pandemic, or if it's something that there happen to be two people on it, and like the price is just high because there's no competition. If there's like if it's that latter one where it's just basically not a lot of competition and just spiked for a second, I'll grab a couple and do merch fulfill. But if it's something that is historically from basically the pandemic start to now, it's been really good. The competition has kind of been even, like with the amount of people, then I'll send them in, because a lot of time, as long as the item isn't like, say like a 12 by 12 by 12 or something like that, as long as it's like something will go cubic, the shipping won't be that bad, and it's actually right around the same as FBA. But FBA can get really high depending on what the size and stuff like that is. So I just keep that in mind. If it's relatively the same as FBA and I can get rid of it right now and make that money right away, then I'll just jump on it and do FBM. So it's more of just like a situational type thing for me with that. Some stuff's just going normal pricing. I'll just sip at FBA, so I just have less to deal with. But like KJ says, size matters. You know it.
So reseller man. So long-tailed items will be FBM.
Yeah, if it's a little longer in the tooth with the ranking and stuff, I'll definitely FBM it. This way, if after I have it sit on FBM for a month and it doesn't sell, then I'll just maybe either take it down or maybe put on eBay or maybe do both or do all three. It just depends. But for a lot of time, I mean, honestly, a lot of the stuff I've been getting merch fill, I bought a couple things I kind of thought was going to be a little longer in the tooth, and they kind of went right away. So people are paying a little bit more on the merch fulfill if like I change my handling the one day. It still gives me like a two-day window, because like, for example, anything that was bought, say Saturday, Sunday, yesterday, I have Tuesday and Wednesday to get those out. So I have a nice decent window for I usually get stuff out same day, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, so being that it gives me like 1 or 2 days like that, I mean, it's not that bad. So I'll put myself as 1 day handling, and I get people that even pay merch fulfilled higher than the lowest merch fulfilled person. So they're really checking out, your rankings and your handling and all that type of stuff to kind of see, like, is it, they'll rather pay an extra dollar or two if it's going to come there a day or two earlier, because that range will really fluctuate even if it's a day difference.
Yeah, definitely. I want to say good morning to Erin, Best Offer Queen. Appreciate you being here. And it looks like we just got a awesome little meme from the IT man.
Awesome.
Let's see what we got. Oh, Lord Jesus. Here's the bill card. Have you seen this
Awesome.
stash?
That's
It's
great.
so awesome. It's fading me away.
We're gonna need one for Anthony too. Have you seen Anthony?
Oh.
Hey, Tom Cruise
Yeah,
in the house.
we're gonna need one of me, like fading away in the Back to the Future picture. So that seems to happen to me every morning now.
Yeah, that's also a good point, Kelly. There's some items I'll do both as well. Like I'll instead of sending in, say I have 20 of an item, instead of sending all 20 because I maybe don't think are going to sell as fast, I'll send in 10 or 5 and then merch fill the rest until, maybe I send another FBA order and then I send the rest in. So I'll do that as well.
Yeah, for sure. Kelly said
wants to know if we still. Oh, okay, good. Oh, good.
No, Kelly said if we sold any switches during this. I have not. I wish I would have, though.
Yeah, they were going for big money.
Yep.
My wife's calling me once.
All right. So anyway, Kelly Ecom Onward was saying that she has items that she both merch fulfills and FBAs, and I do too. Typically the way I do it, and I'm going to be straight up honest, I like always put off packing my FBA order just because it takes like me forever to like get it. I mean, I don't know if my process is just not right, but to have to prepare every single item, especially whenever you're sending out a whole bunch of stuff, it takes forever. And I pack it on my own, so it takes like a long time for me to do it. So I always put that off. So while I'm packing and getting everything ready for FBA, a lot of times I'll just turn them on FBM, so that way I can still make sales, and then whatever I have left, I'll just FBA. So I'll kind of do that because I'm always picking up the same inventory anytime I can. Stuff that's like replenishable, like I'll always try to stock the same type of items. So I'm always bringing in more, like whenever I have an opportunity to go source for it. I want to say good morning to Gina, Key Lime Kisses. I appreciate you being here.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize.
You're good, dude. Justin said he picked up 3 switches over the weekend and another Switch Lite that he's going to trade. Switches sell pretty fast and they're pretty difficult to find. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I've seen switches go for like $500-600 easy.
Yeah.
Whenever we're getting the stimulus checks came in, I was going to buy my son a Nintendo Switch.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to Walmart and went in line, and the guy basically chuckles at me because he's like, "We haven't had them in like 2 months." I'm like, "What?" Mm-hmm. I'm like, "Why are people buying all these out?" And I go on eBay. I'm like, "I'll just buy one on eBay. $550, $649." I'm like, "Holy moly!"
Nacho Flipping Business says, "Where is my husband?" I don't know. He's on a milk carton.
That's what we want to know. Where is the stash? Hey baby, I'm sorry I was late. I'll be home later. That was more of a sound more like a what's it called? Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, kind of did. Hey, yo, Adrian, look at my mustache.
Adrian. But the good, I mean, business, like to go back to the topic, the business for me has been awesome. The only thing stopping me is me, really, honestly. Like like I had to buy that van. I paid cash for it. So that kind of killed my cash flow. And because I was needing a vehicle, either that or fixing my car, I stopped basically like sourcing as heavy as I wanted to. But, like I didn't know how everything was going to go, with everything as well. Like, from a buying perspective, like what are the opportunities we're going to see once the stores start opening up? Because like I figured there'd be a lot of clearance. Like people have said, like Ross has been really awesome. A bunch of other stores like that have been really good. Garage sales, Facebook Marketplace. I mean, I thought I was going to see a little bit more uptick, so I didn't want to spend a lot of my money on saying everyday inventory because of maybe like a little craze or push that normally is not there because people are buying anything and everything online and paying crazy money for it because they have to have it. So so I was trying to be more mindful of that and just trying to be as opportunistic as I can, because honestly that's like the best thing to be if you can. Like if you have money, if you have a lot of money set aside where you have just money on top of money sitting, I mean, and you can make an opportunity that comes around maybe once a year and drop say $5,000 or $10,000 on a private buy or something where you're going to make $70,000 to $80,000 after it's all said and done. I mean, that's amazing to be able to do that. And if you don't have that cash, you have no chance of getting that type of buy. So I was hoping to see something like that as well, but I had to buy a van. But the good thing is I'm in the van club of resellers now.
Yep. Aaron says, congrats on the van. She can't wait to see your pictures when you stack everything in it on top of your wife and kids. And then Jonathan says, Anthony, did you ever get your new chair? I did. I actually started filming a video of it, and then I just forgot about it and didn't finish. But yeah, let me show you. This is it right here. It's the same one that Nate has. This is the same one that like actually a lot of people have now. So, but yeah, it's 100% better than my old one. So thank you to everybody that super chatted to make this chair a possibility. Definitely helps me out with my productivity, and you don't have to hear the squeaking anymore. So that's a big plus too. So thanks. Appreciate that.
Cajun, I got a 2008 Chrysler Town and Country with 73,000 miles on it. Prices for used vehicles were crazy. I seen like vehicles with 150,000, 175,000 going for right around the same price that I paid for mine. I got mine for under Kelly Blue Book, and it's riding pretty good. And it actually has some features to it, which makes it not feel that old. But I wasn't able to get something that I really wanted, brand new. So I decided to go, paid cash, not use any banks, not have anything over top of me, like taken out of my cash flow or, basically, paying out all this interest. So I went more of the, that route, which honestly, over the next year or two, it'll definitely be a better decision, because hopefully my business will be going so good that, I'm able to get like a way better, like personal vehicle that, I'll be in one of my, I'll be like this. I'll be like, hey guys, what's up? Nate Dizzy, what's up?
Nate'll be rolling down the street in his 6 full. I guess, Nate, you see Nate with the hydraulics just like, hey, Holmes.
Back in the day, I would have definitely put some hydros in my car if I had like an old school like Impala or something. Oh, I definitely would have did that.
Thank you, Myra. I appreciate that. Jennifer Hayes just dropped a link too for Flippin' Hope. Me and Kelly, Hip Flippin' Mama, do Bible study every Tuesday at 2 p.m. on my second channel, Flippin' Hope. So if you guys aren't subbed over there, if you would go tickle that subscription button, I'd appreciate it. Today we're having Frank and Amanda from Stroke of Luck on, so it should be pretty epic. So come check it out.
Best Arbor Queen says those chairs are awesome. Too expensive for my budget. They're the ones that me and Anthony got were like $145. I know
they
Frank
weren't
got his for like. Yeah, I mean honestly, like for a good chair, like other than like your typical Staples or office chair, that's basically like you have like the most thinnest piece of something for your tush and cardboard or whatever. Like these ones are very comfortable. I'm very, very happy with mine. And as resellers, especially me, because I do a lot of OA and we do the show and everything else. I mean, I sit my butt here a lot, so I need to have something that's definitely going to make sure that I was comfortable and everything like that. So
plus most nice that doubles as your bed.
Right. Gotta have that recline feature in case I go like this.
So how about last night? Me and Nate have been buying into these breaks on YouTube, and a buddy of a guy I just met, he's kind of like a buddy of mine now, but his name's Kevin. He's coming on the show on Friday. He's gonna be doing like a live break for everybody. It's gonna be pretty epic. So there's gonna be like some cards given away and stuff like that during the show. So it should be real fun. But we've been buying into his breaks, and so I didn't have any teams in his like late break at like 11:30, but I had like 11 teams in his 9:30 break right before that. So I was like, oh yeah, Nate's getting some teams, so I'm gonna go watch it with him. So I pop in a StreamYard with him. What was it, like 10:30 at night or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm just chatting with him and Jimmy, and we're just like waiting on this break to start. Next thing you know, like YouTube fires up and the guy comes on screen with the cards, and I'm just like, and I wake up to an empty StreamYard again this morning.
Anthony was probably like, I don't even think he made it to the first pack of opening.
I don't think I did either. I don't think I did either.
At least you don't snore.
Well, I used to snore really bad, but I have a CPAP now. So what you didn't know is like the whole time we were hanging out, I was rocking my CPAP mask.
You're papped up.
Yeah, that's right. I was like Darth Vader in it.
So, my wife sent me a picture of me in the van, so I'm gonna show you guys a little sneak peek of what it looks like.
Oh snap!
So this is. No, I'm just kidding. That was
guys.
that was the day, and oh man, I don't want to show up here. Let me save it and then just share it. Downloads. Here it is. All right, share screen. Boom. Didn't get any bigger though, but
yeah, you're gonna have to. There we go. In all of its glory.
You know it. I have to put like it on the side right here.
Yeah, like
yeah, got the D's license plate already on the front.
Yeah,
but yeah, they have like a secret like Amazon like storage cargo for all my important secret merch, or not merch, but items or whatever.
Yeah. Dan likes your ride, Nate.
Pimp my ride. That's what the
reseller edition. Could you imagine what a Pimp My Ride reseller vehicle would look like?
Dude, it'd be awesome.
Dude, could you imagine having like a either like a tour bus or like a like an RV like pimped completely to the max reseller edition?
Dude, like if I had a van right now, I could custom out, right? I'd cut the roof all the way off, right? I'd basically add like a secondary storage up top, where I could just like throw stuff and then close it behind it. So this way, like I have like triple the storage basically as I would before. It almost looked like a double decker, but with the second thing of full storage.
Yeah.
And there's like a door that pulls down, and then you pull it out. It's like a tote. You just it'd be awesome.
That would be pretty epic. We should get like an Ecom and Beyond tour bus that we use to just travel the world and like do RA. That'd be amazing.
And start Picker.
And then we can do the show every morning in a different city. We can just do it live for the world. We'll get like a ESPN desk to set up outside of the bus. It'd be awesome.
That's awesome, man. Yeah.
We're gonna ship Amazon every day. That's all we'll do.
Right. But yeah, honestly, I just need the van to hold up at least for a little bit. And then hopefully get my car up and running. I'm going to keep my car.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw an engine in that thing, and then that's going to be my daily runner to work. And then the van will be like I'm going sourcing, garage selling, or with the family type video.
Yeah.
Buffalo Picker said, like the EA Madden bus. Yeah, definitely. That'd be me pulling up to like a Target or like a yard sale. Like
we rolling up to Georgia, like, yo, Buffalo, hop in, man. We're going to get some Amazon stuff.
Like if anything sells for big money on eBay and we can make some money, just consider it sold because the whole bus of resellers is coming for it.
Could you imagine like how screwed stores would be? Like we would just like ravage shelves if like we had a tour bus of resellers.
Right.
Like they would not know what hit them if like we all hit the stores at the same time.
We'd go to one of those big, like huge, like 150 mile whatever reseller yard sale things. We just like we'll pull up to a certain point and just stop and just everyone just jump out and just start going nuts. That'd be crazy.
Could you imagine if like we pulled up to like a Benz and there was like a whole bus load of resellers come out, and next thing you know, it's like a turf war between like those Benz people and like all the new resellers that are coming to take all their good stuff.
Right. But definitely want to give a shout out to Buffalo Picker, man. I really liked his FBM video he did. I threw it up in our Ecom and Beyond channel. So if anyone's might have some questions or is new to FBM or just looking for some tips, some of those tips actually would help you with eBay as well. So
Rev says you can come eat in my town, but nope to the sourcing. That's all Rev resale country.
There's a lot of competition down in your area, Rev. You got Buffalo Picker, Thrifting Goomba, Sales by Sue. I mean, just those you guys alone would be some heck of a competition. Got Collector back. What up, man? Nice to see you.
So Lone Star Picker says, imagine getting Amazon to sponsor the shipping vans and then pimp them out. That would be amazing.
Right.
Dude, I would do that. I would let Amazon put a wrap on my thing just so I can like get out there and do it for free.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Let them do that.
If the van has some shag carpet on the floor. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna go find some shag carpet and put it in Nate's van because it needs to.
You know it.
What's up, Danica? Good to see you. She said you need a driver and a chef, Nate.
Now we're getting up there.
Yep.
And I need a personal beard assistant. Not a beer assistant, a beard assistant.
Rev just says, I'm like Walt on Breaking Bad. Don't source on my corner. That's what's up. Could you imagine him coming out to church with a baseball bat and just busting up some kneecaps and then praying for him to be healed afterwards? I used to have a pastor. I used to have a pastor back in the day who got saved in a jail cell. And he used to always say, I believe in the laying on of hands, even if sometimes it's a closed fist.
That's crazy.
Yeah, D Flipping Particles has a show at noon today. Thank you, Jennifer, for sharing.
Definitely a beard stylist. Definitely. That would probably be one of the first things I would get if I ever would like start crushing like reselling wise. Have a beard assistant, then like I said, a chef. Definitely a babysitter, personal like nanny, a full time nanny, so the wife could just like do her thing instead of having to be going nuts with the kids all the time.
They have a good day, Alone. So I appreciate you being here.
Definitely. Have a great day, man. Hope you get a lot of good stuff and a lot of profits. So what you got going on today, Anthony?
I have to go pick up Ashley's gram, like literally right after the show. And then we have Bible study at 2. And I have to somehow get all of these packages processed and hope that my polys come in before this stuff needs to go out today. So that's pretty much what I'm waiting on.
Yeah,
Still got a lot of stuff to process, though, unfortunately. So
the wife found me some inventory, so I'm gonna hear some chings here shortly, as long as the price didn't dip too crazy.
Nice.
And definitely got some orders to pack. Trying to come out with some type of video.
Yeah, that's what I need to do is put together a video for today. I have a lot of different like clips of different things that just don't make sense to be one video, if that makes sense. So I don't want to just like throw hodgepodge together. I want it to be like at least excellent. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, we got exclusive coming.
What? That is a beautiful thing.
Beyond
We need that. That needs to be a thing, dude.
Dude, you know how many items we could put in that thing?
Yeah, dude. Like, there's probably a thing that opens up like underneath for storage. That could be where all the secret stuff goes.
Oh, I mean, if we're going on some big long like road trip, like
dude, we can have a studio in that thing, dude.
This part right here, like the first 2 windows would be our like where we hang out and wherever, so on and so forth. But like windows, the last 4 would be like full with packages if we went on a trip like that. Because I know for sure, especially with everything going on right now, like if we went on some long like haul, we would pack that thing chock full probably before we even got to like past like Chicago area or like the middle of the United States.
Justin says he has a video for after our interview tomorrow. What time should I schedule it? Figured I should probably ask. I think it's set for 11:30, but I can change it. 11:30 is fine. Yeah, we'll just roll all the way up to your video, and then we will I'll jump over, show you some love and some support.
Mama's awake.
Mama. Ooh.
What up, Mama? Nobody G says, do you know what that thing costs? That thing probably cost them, I guess, at least a cool $500,000 at least. Because that thing is definitely top of the notch right there. I mean, look at that thing. Yep.
We should probably get one of those, Nate. I think that'd probably be a good idea.
By get one of those, do you mean like get like some type of truck? Basically, it's probably the cheapest thing we probably can get. And it may or may not make it to the store with the engine it might have in it as well. That's what type of a baller budget we're on right now.
We'll get some like kind of like old school like 1970s school bus. And it'll be like the ghettoest thing ever.
We got Marie in the house. What up? She says,
"You're up early.
The kids' piggy bank alone, Rev." Yeah, I was catching all types of YouTube yesterday. Yesterday at work, it was so dead. Even Mr. Burns wasn't there very long yesterday. He came over. He said about 5 words to me, and he was like, you need anything else? I'm like, nope. Because why? I'm like, he's like, because I'm leaving. I'm like, oh, okay. And I was like,
you should have said excellent. That would have been awesome.
Excellent. Excellent. But yeah, like that was the best part about yesterday. It wasn't the pay, it wasn't anything else. It was him literally being there for literally 5 minutes of my shift and was like, deuces.
Yep.
He pulled the rev and he was like, deuces.
Yep. He said,
I'm
I
like,
know no better way than to close out my shift. Say deuces and God bless.
right. That's exactly what he said. So he was so he left, and then literally like it was like a free for all from that point on. The next 7 hours were a blur, and I got out of work and did that drive last night. I got a lot of good cards last night. Nothing like super like big huge dollar, but I did get like a Giannis green prism. I got a pink Kawhi, orange reactor, I think of George or Paul George. Bunch of different like silver mosaics of like Dillard, Dame Dillard, or Lillard, Dame Lillard, and Harden. So it was a pretty awesome draft.
For sure.
Brett said the piggyback comment may have got the thumbs down. Parody folks. At least you said that. I would have said like rob somebody. I don't want old school like Dizzy back in the day. Nah, I'm just kidding. But I mean, what Rep said is true though, man. Like if you're able to get some money to make a big score, this is the time to do it, to really make some money, and really kill it, because for the inventory I bought this weekend, it was like a couple $100, but I mean, it was thousands in sales, you know what I mean? So, and lots of great profit. So, I mean, if I could do it, you guys can do it. I mean, I know a lot of you guys some of you guys are part-time, some of you guys are full-time, but either way, you guys can all kill it. You know what I mean? Just find what you love, find some great stuff, and just make sure to go out and source. That's the main thing. Just go out there and do it. You know what I mean? Got T's Flips in the house. What up? We got Jody. What's going on, bud? I was watching your
good to see you, my man.
Canada Roundtable the other night. He does it with Thrift Beast and Cliff Boondock Merchant Tao.
Yep.
Later, Aaron.
See you, Aaron.
Dan keeps sending me like awesome pictures.
Did he send you another good one?
Yeah, this might be more in our like hopeful budget, doable budget here.
Nice.
That is a crazy looking bus right there.
Yeah, it's like an Escalade bus.
It's like an Escalade front with like I don't even know what that like that like I don't even know. That thing's crazy.
Yeah,
it's definitely got to be like a European type of car or something like that. Like, and they just put like the caddy like front end on it.
For sure.
But then we're gonna shut it down a little bit early today. I got a lot of packing to do, and got to do some running around and stuff. So we're gonna cut her off. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Tomorrow will be on Anthony's channel, and don't forget at 2:00 Eastern we have the Flippin' Hope.
You know it. Come check us out, guys.
Yeah, if you want to see Anthony and Mama do the thing and show love to the Lord.
Yeah, definitely a good time. You don't have to be a Christian, or you don't have to have your act together to show up. So it's open to everybody.
So definitely check that out. If that's our thing. Before you guys leave, please give a thumbs up, and don't forget, we do have our giveaway coming up at the end of the month, which is only a couple days left. So leave those comments.
Yep. Oh, he froze on us again, folks. He's. I should see how awkward it'd be if we were both just like. Shut it down, Nate. No. Well, guys, I guess this is the portion of the show where we just take over Nate's channel and get crazy. So let's see. What are some things Nate would not approve of me doing right now? Put them in the comments. Frozen beard, have a great day. Yeah, absolutely, guys. We definitely appreciate y'all being here. Yeah, absolutely, Jody. Everybody is welcome, for sure. Doesn't matter what background you are, you know.
Oh, what happened there?
Beard is back.
All right, so I don't know.
What? Dad wants me to shave the beard.
All right, everyone, we're gonna close her out. I don't know if you were finished and say anything. I was
basically just dilly-dallying until you came back.
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened. As soon as my kids came home, the internet went off, so the sonic boom of kids shut me down. So I'll see you guys later.
Uncle B's show tonight too. What the Falcons were thinking with their off-season moves. Definitely, go show Uncle B some love, guys. I'd appreciate that.
I definitely approve of Uncle Bizzle.
No, I asked what should I do that
shave the beard.
approve of since you were gone. You know.
Oh, okay.
I asked the chat.
Yeah, shaving my beard would be a big definitely no-no. So. All right, everyone, we're gonna shut it down this time before I lose internet again. So thank you everyone for being here. See you tomorrow. Make that money.